Killer, you can be on the phone.
Yo. This is the Wood of the Fish. The Fishy Wood Corporation. No.
Connection.
Connection. There we go.
I'm Fishy.
And I'm the Wood. This video, even though we just watched it and it's kind of late, this is the 2009 Royal Rumble review with the Wood and the Fish.
I'm Fishy. I'm a fish.
Yes. And we just got done watching the Royal Rumble 2009. It's not the greatest Royal Rumble that we've seen. Mediocre, but you know, there's been worse Royal Rumbles in history. But you know, I have my little trusty notes here with the match orders. The first match on the card was Jack Swagger versus Matt Hardy for the ECW Championship. Mm-hmm. Now, Matt Hardy, you know, Matt Hardy was a main event waiting to happen, so to speak. And he had a match with Jack Swagger. You know, kind of got out to a very fast pace, a little bit. And, you know, unfortunately, Matt Hardy, you know, lost the match to Jack Swagger via the gut-wrench powerbomb for a 1-2-3. And a dejected Matt Hardy was seen sitting on the steps as Jack Swagger celebrated his victory.
But to point out, him being on that steps, all sad, led to something else that very night that we'll soon come to.
And we give this match a solid 5 out of 10. You know, not a bad way to open up the Royal Rumble. Could be better, could be worse, but
it was watchable.
The second match on the card was Beth Phoenix with Santina Marella in her corner.
Beth Phoenix, she's pretty.
Versus Melina for the WWE Women's Championship. Personally, I think Melina needs a lot of work in the ring. You know, there was a lot of botched moves during this match. But there were also some decent moves on Melina's part. And I think it's ironic that Santina Marella got a pretty good ovation from the crowd.
Or is it Santina?
Santino. He didn't become Santina yet.
He wasn't a she yet.
The master of the unibrow. This match was kind of a bore fest. You know, I could have slept through it. I could have won out, got me some nachos, went up to eat someplace.
What?
But we give this match a 3.5 out of 10. This match was pretty boring and pretty pitiful. The next match on the card was the JBL John Cena match for the World Heavyweight Championship with Shawn Michaels in the corner of JBL. This match got off to a very slow start.
Let me tell you, it was slow from beginning to end.
And you know, John Cena and JBL are both brawling style wrestlers. Although John Cena can technically wrestle a little bit, but he's more of a pound and ground type wrestler. The only cool thing about this was the storyline with Shawn Michaels either going with his dignity, you know, and going against JBL, or, you know, sucking up to his boss and working with JBL. Long story short, he actually super kicks both competitors and actually pulls JBL on top of Cena, trying to screw John Cena, but yet keep his job and get paid. But John Cena kicks out.
Very surprised, though, because no one expected Cena to actually kick out. We all thought it was going to be over with, and then JBL was just going to win. And that's just how it's going to be.
But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. JBL goes for the clothesline from hell, gets countered into the attitude adjustment for the 1-2-3. John Cena is still your World Heavyweight Champion.
You dig?
We gave that match a 5, and that's being generous.
Very, very generous.
And I think we're only being generous because of, you know, the storyline, the storytelling between JBL and Shawn Michaels. But that will be for a later event. Okay, next on the agenda, as I flip over my 5-page review, yes,
like Blue's Clues,
was the Jeff Hardy versus Edge match for the WWE Championship. This match probably was the saving grace of the Royal Rumble matches, other than the Royal Rumble match itself. Very fast-paced match, a couple of high spots, Chavo Guerrero getting frog splash through a table, you know, a couple counters, you know, Jeff Hardy going for the twist of fate, countered into the Impaler DDT, and then Matt Hardy decides to come out. And, you know, we think that Matt Hardy at the very beginning was going to be all cool with his brother. But he turns around, grabs a chair, smacks the shit out of Jeff Hardy.
Oh, he nailed it. We thought it was all over with, and it was done.
Screwing his brother. Edge picks up the 1-2-3 victory. Shocked. Very, very shocked.
But intriguing.
Yes.
Intriguing nonetheless. It led to storyline. It was actually one of the better ones we've had, maybe this past year.
In 2009, yes, the Matt Hardy-Jeff Hardy feud. Leading to a couple of good matches. Not Way Out. WrestleMania, Backlash, SmackDown. But we gave that match a solid 7. And, you know, that was the saving grace of the Royal Rumble. Like I said, other than the Royal Rumble match itself. Then you actually had the Royal Rumble match itself. You know, 30 superstars competing for a prize of being the #1 contender for any championship at WrestleMania 25. You had big names, Rey Mysterio, you had The Big Show, you had The Undertaker, you had
Randy Orton,
you had Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, Triple H, all of them vying for the biggest spot, the main event of WrestleMania.
Let me just say, like, for the second time, Rey Mysterio almost made it all the way through. He was #1. He lasted 42 minutes in that match. Let me say, like, it's just hard to be there for 15, 20 minutes. But to actually make it 42 minutes, a small guy like that, he got hard. I said, like, it started off with him and Morrison. But pretty good. Like, let's see. The Royal Rumble wasn't bad. It was okay. Better or worse, but overall better than a lot of them. It had some good spots, had some bad spots.
Well, the only main bad spot was just the end. And it would have been nice for Triple H and Randy Orton just to, you know, come to blows. You know, Randy Orton hitting the RKO. Triple H hit the pedigree before, but then he eliminated DiBiase Rhodes before he himself got eliminated by the eventual winner of the 2009 Royal Rumble. That would be Randy Orton. Going on to WrestleMania, where he eventually would wrestle against Triple H. Not a great match. I mean, that pretty much just made Randy Orton look like a bitch at WrestleMania. I mean, I like Randy Orton, don't get me wrong, you know, but still, I mean, don't make him look like a bitch. I mean, he was just Triple H's bitch at WrestleMania. I'm sad to say that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was our review of the Royal Rumble 2009. We gave it a solid 7. You know, it wasn't bad. You know, there's been other better Royal Rumbles. Don't get me wrong.
We didn't like, for overall, Legacy took over a large portion of that Rumble, and it should have been throughout the Rumble. They should have have teamed up, but not as much as they did. They teamed up 3-on-1 against Undertaker, 3-on-1 against Triple H, and 3-on-1 against a few other people. That took away some big spots that could have been there instead of that.
Oh, and by the way, the 2009 Royal Rumble saw the return of everyone's favorite superstar and mine, Rob Van Dam. And on that note, you know, we're going to cut this video short. I'm the wood. That's the fish of the Fishy and Wood Connection, saying we'll see you next time here on YouTube. Peace out.